Back with another one, Bad News Brown. Yeah, it's a lot going on today. Big U, Bricc Baby, Luce Cannon, and about 15 others been indicted on some federal RICO charges. I guess something to do with the whole rolling 60s. So let's break it down. I mean, it's definitely a lot to unpack. But the first thing that come to mind when I heard about this is all that talking. All on the internet, all that talking. Having sensitive conversations on these platforms. And then you got other people chiming in. Man, the algorithm can just cross-reference all that and just line it up. So this is a different world we living in when it comes to this internet thing, man. And you thought people would learn from all that drill rapping and everything, but it's just like everybody just telling on themselves. That's what I make of it. And again, it's a lot more to this, especially regarding Big U, because they trying to say a whole bunch of stuff regarding old boy. So we're gonna stay tuned for that. Now, a lot of people definitely they mentioning that whole Nipsey thing, so whether he did or didn't have something to do with that, we about to see, because it's a lot more to it. That's just a piece of the puzzle. And from reports, they saying they got him on a whole nother hot one from another artist he signed. Then I seen an interview with a female. I guess he had signed her a while back. She was talking bad, saying he did all kind of stuff, abused her, took advantage of her. So it ain't looking good for Big U personally, and it ain't looking good for a lot of them 60s guys, man. And that's the thing. What's going on? They taking these gang enhancements to a new level, y'all. And I was gonna put a video. I actually made a video regarding Trump. He already shipping, of course, the illegal immigrant gang members to the new max prison in El Salvador. I could see that coming down a pipeline where they gonna be trying to reclassify U.S. citizens and ship their ass down there. That's just a side thought, but they taking these gang enhancements to another level just due to this internet world. So whatever you rapping about, whatever you talking about, the minute you use that G word or whatever, that automatically line you up for incidents like this. And I'm just putting it lightly, but that's pretty much the first thing that come to mind when I hear about this. I don't even, never mind the details, because we done seen old boy Bricc Baby. He done been on plenty platforms. He was hosting, one of the hosts on the whole No Jumper, and I didn't seen just on my feed. I ain't even necessarily watched, but just the titles, him speaking on sensitive conversations. And then Big U, because I guess Big U was on the run, quote unquote, on first, but then he turned himself in. And before he turned himself in, he, of course, made a post, and he pretty much was saying how people running their mouth got him mixed up in something, and he pointed out Whack 100. And it's just, see this, and I'm not even really care about the finger pointing, because I don't got no dog in the fight. But from the outside looking in, all that talking, that's basically what it boils down to. All that talking. And I know for us, for a lot of people, it's entertaining. But when you speaking on real things and sensitive subjects, you know, what's the old saying, man? Real hitters don't talk, man. They stick to the basics. For real. What's like them old school mobsters like Paulie in the movies. Paulie he didn't like phones. He didn't go to parties. He didn't even talk to people. You couldn't even meet him. I don't want to be around people. I definitely don't want to talk to them, even if I'm around them. That's for a reason. It's for a reason. Them old timers knew. And that's the drawback, especially when you in illegitimate business with this here technology, man. And it's just the beginning of it. I made a video prior talking about that IoT, man, the Internet of Things. Y'all better, man, that's coming fast. So again, like I just mentioned, the algorithm. The police ain't got to catch you. The algorithm, because the algorithm gonna not only put together what you saying, so the cases of the Bricc babies or any of them guys just on these platforms talking, and then you might got people in the comments chiming in. The algorithm grabbing all that, cross-referencing, throwing away the garbage, matching up, linking up, until they ping, ping, ping. Hold on, with somebody. So it's all kind of ways, and I'm just thinking off the top of my brain. I ain't even talking about the CIs and the snitches and all that. But when you got people talking about business, you don't even need them. And that's basically what I make of this, y'all. Now, a lot of people is happy because they feel, oh boy, you got something to do with Nipsey. So, if in fact that's true, call it karma, goes around, come around, or just part of the game. Either way, it is what it is as far as that. But I'm just, I'm just not even shocked. I'm just like, damn, they really wrapped them guys up over all that talk. Again, the details don't even matter because it's a whole bunch of details. And then they rounded up a whole bunch of people. So it's probably a lot of conversations that ain't even probably they got that ain't even take place on this internet. But that's a lot of guys, man, and they, you know how the media gonna do it. They gonna, the 60s, and don't get me wrong, the 60s is definitely a big group down in the LA area. You know me, I'm not from LA, but I remember reading old school Monster Cody book back in the day. And of course, A-Trey verse 6-0. And so that was like the first two main gangs, other than just knowing the Crips and Bloods, but them was the first two main gangs. But I say that to say that whole 60s A-Trey thing pretty much set precedent to the whole Crip politics. So you either roll up under that or you roll up under that, unless you Hoover or something. But other than that, it seemed like if you Crippin', you either one or the other, either the gangster or either the rolling. So that just goes to show how mighty them guys was down that way. But, and I say that to say when it's like that, and again, I'm not really gonna dabble into the details of the rank they trying to put Big U. He obviously was from the 6. I mean, he said it himself. We know that. Everybody know that. It ain't no secret. But when them indictments come, man, man, y'all better learn how to shut up. It's easy for me, you know, but when you done been to certain shit and you know how greasy it get, you know. People be thinking you be bugging and be tripping. Nah, shut up. The walls got ears, man. I don't care how minute the information or the conversation you may be having. You see, I'm whispering now. But hey, though, all bullshit aside, though, y'all see, that's what I make of it, y'all. They been running their mouth. I know Bricc baby looking stupid. He in there stuck. He in there sick. They all in there sick. But, yeah, if I was in that situation, if I was any one of them guys They got rounded up. You know what I would say? Especially right, hurry up and wait. And when they say it's a federal indictment, so it ain't just the locals. The feds, they usually got their dots connected when they run in on things. So, man, I'm about to throw away my phone, man. This bad news, Brown, breaking it down real quick, man. And obviously, as more information come out, I'm gonna be breaking it down for y'all, man, and putting things in proper perspective, man. But y'all get the whole gist, man. It's a lesson to be learned in everything. And the lesson it is for the first is don't even be participating in certain activities. And if you just happen to be doing so, keep your mouth shut. All parties involved. That's the best advice right there. Definitely don't get on the internet talking about it.